My name is Father Gilbert Omolo. I'm a Passionist priest from Kenya in East Africa. I'm here today through the kindness of Bishop George of Fall River, Reverend John Oliveira, the mission director, and of your pastor, Monsignor Daniel Hoy. I'm here today to share with you my mission story from Kenya and to offer you the opportunity to join me in solidarity with the people of that land. Yesterday, when I came in, I found Monsignor left me a note in my room, which is a very nice room. And in the note he said, Father Gilbert, welcome to Christ the King. And if you have any need or any emergency, call my cell phone number. So he left the cell phone number. So then I called Monsignor. I said, Monsignor, I have emergency. And the emergency I have is this. How long should my preaching be? Then he said, make it short. If you make it short, they are going to be more generous. I can assure you, you are going to be generous this morning. I said to you that I am from Kenya, and in Kenya we speak Swahili. Are you ready to learn some Swahili this morning? Are you ready to learn some Swahili?
Yes.
Can you say jambo?
No.
If I say jambo, respond jambo. No. Jambo.
No.
Thank you. You learn so quickly. That is how we say hello in Swahili. Last evening I was preaching in my black Passionist habit. And I said to those people that were here for that evening mass that if they were not able to see me, I was going to smile, and by my teeth they will see where I am. So this morning there is so much green here. I will do the same. If you are going to have difficulty seeing me, don't worry, I will be smiling and you will see me by my teeth. The three readings of today converge on the same theme. They tell us about our God, God who loves without taking into account the merit. We've seen in the first reading that he forgives the people of Israel even after they abandoned him and began to worship the idols. They did not deserve the forgiveness, but God is led by his love to forgive them. He was not going to wait to see if they deserve that, but he is led by his love to forgive them. The gospel passage also gives us this theme that God deals with his people with love, and his love leads him to forgive us when we wrong him and when we wrong one another. The example of Paul that we have listened to in the second reading brings the summary of this, that he was a man that did so many bad things to the people of God, but the mercy of God was abundant to him. So these readings invite us today to deal with one another with love, that when we love, we are able to forgive. So you and I, we are called and sent to go and proclaim this love of God. So in that way, we are all missionaries because we are called to go and proclaim this message of love. As a young boy in my village, I saw the missionaries who came to bring us this good news, the good news of love. These missionaries reached the remotest part of Kenya to bring this message of love. They were doing so many good things to the poor people of Kenya. These missionaries came from Italy. Then I said to myself, I want to become a priest. So I asked, what can I do in order to become a priest? They told me, you have to go to school. That part of it was not easy. I remember one occasion I missed a class because I did not have a pencil. Christians, do you know a pencil? Do you know a pencil? So I missed a class because I did not have a pencil. And in that class, they were taking an exam that allows you to proceed to the next grade. So I had to repeat that grade as my friends proceeded to the next grade. This happened to me so many years ago, about 27 years. But as I talk to you today, there are so many young girls and boys in my country, Kenya, that cannot go to class because they have no pens, they have no notebooks, they do not have school uniform, leave alone shoes to wear. We, the Passionists, as a missionary group in Kenya, we are involved in various activities that help the poor people. We take care of 70 orphans in our 2 orphanages with 35 orphans each. We support poor widows in our missions by giving them little money to do some little businesses like selling of fruits and vegetables. And through this, they are able to feed their children and to send them to school. We preach retreats for priests, for sisters, for brothers, and for lay faithful. And because of the good work we do, we receive a big number of young men in Kenya who want to join us to become Passionists so that they can be in the mission. So we, the Passionists in Kenya, we have 40 seminarians. And before I came to United States, something happened in one of our orphanages that I would like to share with you. We brought this young boy to the orphanage. His name is Paul, about 8 years old. We bought Paul a pair of shoes. He was so much excited with this pair of shoes such that he was not willing to take them off when he was going to bed. So we had to wait for him to be in a deep sleep in order to take off his shoes. I invite you today to be part of the Passionist mission in Kenya. For $50, you can be my partner. Even $20. Your $20 will buy Paul a pair of shoes. Your $20 will buy him school uniform. Your $20 will buy him notebooks and pens. Your $20 will give him food in the orphanage. With your $20, you can keep a Passionist seminarian in the seminary for 1 week. So dig right down and find 20. Hey, if your hand comes up with 50, that's okay. It is a big project. It costs us $15,000 a year to keep these orphans in the orphanage and to send them to school. But above all else, give what Jesus himself will enable you to give for the poor widows and orphans in Kenya. With that donation you are going to give during the second collection, you are going to make a big change in the life of an orphan in Kenya. With that donation you are going to give during the second collection, you are going to bring a difference in the life of a widow in Kenya. With that donation you are going to drop in the basket during the second collection, you can change the world. Just do it. Jesus wants us to do it. He wants us to bring this love to others. We are partners here. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.